Now, today's subject is consulting the Lucifer series. Some people have done this, and now it is time to state a policy about it. Fox has received some heavy messages that are about problems that others are having on their path. Specifically, two people who are very involved in disciplines that have been around for quite some time now, and have allusions, to having originated even farther back than is actually the case. Nonetheless, both groups engage in real energies and actual inner experiences of a kind with which Fox is quite familiar. Hearing from these two has impacted the Lucifer series profoundly. To think that people who are not what you Yanks call dummies, who do apply themselves with a fair amount of consistency and are even affiliated with groups with a degree structure, that such still do paint themselves into corners, deserves a great deal of thought. Of course, anybody has blocks. Fox does. He gets to writing too much and gets too much into his head. Now and then he has trouble sleeping. What you would call his meditations can be off. Usually, however, he knows what the problem is. He knows himself, and this is no light thing. It takes a lifetime to know oneself, and it can be painful. One must acquaint oneself with what might be termed the Zen of pain. But then, to borrow from an American phrase, no pain, no gain. Now, reaching out to the Lucifer series in hopes of Fox helping the person to identify his or her problem, when the person does not themselves already have a reasonable idea of it, is just not going to work. The internet breeds misunderstandings because the person is not actually here talking to Fox and getting to know him. Worse, Fox will have an intuitive flash, as he did recently, and get going on it and end up only really being perhaps 30% accurate, and that bit of accuracy assembled most clumsily, and the rest just projecting himself into the situation. So even though it has yet to happen very often, it will happen again that a person who has blocks will want to talk it over with the shadow side of their personality. And what better vessel they might imagine than the producer of the Lucifer series? But like this virtual contact on the web, it becomes embarrassing and finally a bit stupid, if not very stupid, rather like prisoners tapping out Morse code on the pipes and expecting to conduct a literate and even very personal discussion in that manner. So from now on, I say to subscribers and visitors to my page, as many who might come across this video, and to those to whom I shall refer this video from time to time, please feel free to share your blocks with the Lucifer series if you care to, but understand that it is best for it to simply remain a consideration for future talks. These talks will be very general and for broad consumption. Consulting Lucifer will be the working title. None of these could ever possibly begin to help anyone in any specific personal way, but it can touch on principles and questions that will be of interest to any number of people who are having problems.